Yeah, so I had a good meal last night. Went to Stapleton, which is the Bridge Inn, and the food was absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I had a good day, and it was quite busy in the town today because it's coming up near Christmas now, and I haven't done a video in a while for the last 2 months or so, a couple of months. So it's only been 2 months, so and it's getting busier. Like the buses get more packed and that, and it usually does get busier near Christmas time, and that's the time it normally gets busy. And I went to quite a few shops today, which was I went to Primark, and then where else I go? I went to New Look and got myself one of those Checky shirts, which was nice, and they're in fashion at the moment, which I like. And yeah, they were interesting when it gets busier. Oh, here's a video one a bit awkward there. I've went dropped it a bit more. I can't believe it. But yeah, I've got it back now, which is good. And it was a good day actually. I know the weather's getting a bit colder, like it's getting really freezing out there now, and yeah, it'd be like thick coats you have to wear, and it's getting all a bit frosty, and it's not good weather out there at the moment, and it's already November. I can't believe it. This like year's gone really fast, like even 1 year nearly. Like I've been living in my own house, and it's this year's just flown over. It's like November 2021, and now it's coming up to 2022 in January, which is just shows how quick time goes. Like time just seems to fly over, and yeah, I'm going on a. I'm looking forward to next year as well, and I'm looking forward to my Tenerife and my Greece trip. So my Tenerife is all paid for, my Greece trip is all paid for now, and yeah, I love it. I'm glad that everything's booked now, and my Greece trip had to be postponed twice, unfortunately, because of COVID, and that, but I'm happy with it, and hopefully things like I've got my new passport now, and I'm happy with my new passport. It's a black passport I've got now, and I like the look of it. I like my new passport. I like my photos. Well, I don't normally like my photos on passports, but this one I do, and it looks really nice and really really professional photo, and I think it's better than my last passport I had, and hopefully that lasts me 10 year, and normally passports last 10 years anyway, so it's what I like about them. And the town was busy. When I went into Primark, it was just really packed, and oh, it's always busy in Primark, and they've got some new Christmas stuff, and yeah, it's always busy in Primark because it's quite cheap stuff, and it's got some good deals on and got good quality stuff in Primark. And that's why it's so busy and everything else. And next they got new clothes as well, which is really nice, and I like all the new stuff they got on there. And I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy it's coming up Christmas time. I'll be putting my Christmas tree up with the little snow effect. And yeah, there's like a lot of new Christmassy things coming out, and there were some nice pajamas, just everything really. And I looked at some of the coats as well, and the coats looked really nice. And were only about £35, the coats were. They weren't like too expensive or anything, but they were a good price. And I went into your shop, which is like another clothing shop. So I went into quite a few clothes shops, and then I went into the Works, which was nice, and they did a lot of art stuff, but I didn't get anything. I just had a little browse in there, and it was lovely, and it was really nice, hopefully. And yeah, it gets busy at those time of years. I feel like it gets busier like early November time. Like it starts to get busier more in November normally. Like and when I went to Stapleton, there was a big group of people. There was like 20 of us all together, and I had a chicken parmo, and I loved their parmos. They were really nice because every restaurant I go into cooks a little bit differently, and I like the chips as well, which I had skinny chips, and I'll possibly go to that restaurant like pub again. It was really good. I think it was one of the best pubs I've ever been to. Was a Bridge, and I know it's like in a village, but it's really nice.